Welcome to the Miskatonic Playhouse. Tonight we wander into the mists of madness as we use the Call of Cthulhu card decks to determine our fate and inevitable downfall and loss of sanity. I'm TA Newman, your host, but tonight's keeper is our very own Cosmic. Cosmic, the stage is yours.
Nice.
Hello everyone and welcome to this rather improvised game of Cthulhu Cards that we will be playing with the wonderful folks here. What we'll do is we'll go around the table, everybody get to introduce themselves and tell us which characters they will be playing tonight as we unravel the mystery when we turn the cards. So, heading down, please introduce yourself and who are you playing?
Hi, I'm Pete. Tonight I will be playing Uncle Giggles.
Newman, who are you playing?
I'm Newman and I am playing Alfonse Tregory.
I'm Stu and I'm playing Lilly Wayward Diamond.
I'm Phaedra and I'm playing Lester Chadbaker.
You may know me as Mr. Howl, but tonight I shall be simply Wentworth.
And I'm Targrad, and I'll be playing Wilburforce Ponsonby Hall.
I'm John, and I will be playing Zebedee Silver.
Ooh, these are some strong names.
Yeah, these are some very strong names, some very strong investigators. I know nothing about your characters, and everything tonight will be decided on the turn of cards. We will begin thusly once I have explained how we will not be using dice for this. Because we're playing cards, we shall also use cards to determine our dice rolls. You have each side of the table a set of playing cards. Ace is low and working your way up to 10. If you want to make a skill, you pick a card. If your card says 90 and your skill is 80, you will have failed. So if you add a 0 to your card, you will get your result. So no decimals or anything like that. So we have a few special rules. You have the kings should be separate. The kings are your luck cards. So you can say, I would like to luck that roll. Now, somewhere in your deck, there are jokers, just a couple. Those are your fumbles. So if you pull a joker out, if you can shuffle your jokers into your packs, if they're not already in there. And we shall draw our cards.
Do we want them face down as well?
Yes, best had face down. Draw it from the top.
We four will use this deck. Those three will use that deck.
There we go.
Okay.
Does that mean communal luck pools?
So technically...
Communal luck pool. So you've got, I think, about 8 luck spends between you. So, as I say, I'm not expecting you to last I'm not expecting the game to take very long. As we find out who is amiss. So we have discovered that one Anthony Mayhew was found battered, having suffered some sort of unspeakable promise. That's all he will say as he sits there. I am Artemis Ravener, and I will be saying to you, you must save Paul, I've forgotten his name, Anthony. My church is arranged for you fine bunch of people to really come together at his time of need to discover what on earth is going on. I would like you to go forth, my friends, talk to his compatriots, discover quite what happened. So this isn't a competition, but we will be dealing with one side of the table and another side of the table, each investigating a particular location. But is that all right? Does anybody have any questions? As I say, my name is Artemis Ravener, but if you could help us bring him back to our Lord and Saviour, we will be most appreciated.
Is there a payment?
Of course, you should be. You shall be compensated. He is very dear to us. We do want to discover quite what has happened.
Oh, Artemis, if we solve this before they do we?
As I said, it is not a competition.
But if we do,
yes.
I wouldn't worry about that. You ready? Still go. Let's investigate.
If you are ready and waiting to go. So I would like this side to go and visit one Aubrey Pike Temple. Now, Aubrey Pike Temple.
I got no notes. Remember that.
Aubrey Pike Temple can be found at his private screening room just down the road. And this side of the table, I would like you to go and meet with Mr. Bartholomew Crane III, and he can be found on the.
These names are
100 miles away. This guy is 100 miles away.
Can be found on the 12th floor Art Deco apartments down.
There's no lift.
See you later, Tuckers.
Climb rolls.
So you leave Artemis, and we'll say that Artemis has met you in some sort of church, some sort of meeting room. Not overtly Christian, but indeed very much they want you. They are guided by a moral guidance. So this side, you are going to visit one Aubrey Pike Temple at his private screening room.
Keeper, what was the name of the original chap who was battered?
Anthony May.
keeper.
Is Mr. Temple in? Is the question.
He's in the
How
private
would you like to approach Mr. Temple?
Lily will knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and a butler answers and says, "Yeah."
We're looking for Mr. Temple. I was wondering whether you might have seen him.
I have seen him.
Is he amenable to a talk at the moment?
I don't know. I've only seen him. I haven't spoken to him.
Well, can you ask him whether he will come and see us, please?
Yes?
We have it on good authority that he's in his screening room, and that's where we'd like to go, if that is all right
Very
with you.
well.
We can just make our own way. I'm sure he's expecting
I
us.
couldn't let
because-
you on the premises without an invitation.
Well, we have been
We have an
invited
invitation, yeah.
second hand.
Oh.
And excuse me, sir, I am a professional clown. I am here to
I'm going to take a
entertain.
step away from Giggles.
I am here to entertain Mr. Aubrey Temple.
Oh, good heavens.
This right here, this is my invitation.
Anybody like to give me some kind of social role to get your way past?
Can
the
I
butler?
try and aid him in a bonus die as he talks about being a clown? And what I want to do is essentially jump in the air and land on my hands in like kind of an acrobatic kind of manner.
Okay, so we've got two rolls here. Let's have your dexterity roll first, unless you have acrobatic skill. Do you have acrobatic skill?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, what is your acrobatic skill?
80.
80. Flip that card and let's see what we end up with.
60.
60. That's 60 under 80. Well done. You do a performance worthy of a wider
I want to walk on my
audience.
hands around Giggles to make him less creepy and more fun.
We need to top this. I hope we got like a unicycle, some chocolate fire.
Are you rolling clown signs?
I'm just going to watch because, I mean, he's fascinated. He was just prepared to do all of this. And now someone else has just done it for him and he's just like, okay.
Lester's going to say it's not as good if it's not a surprise. You understand? You can't announce us.
Oh, of course. And are you going to do that charm roll?
Is that for me?
That's you.
Oh, you're
Okay.
charming.
Oh, dear. Out of 20, it's a 70.
Okay, you've got a bonus dice, so pull another card.
It's an 80.
Oh no!
Oh, dear.
Can I try to save this with a fast talk?
You can push it with a fast talk.
Part of his gimmick is seeming quite sad. That's kind of a clown thing. I don't know if you get clowns. Anyway, we have been hired to surprise and excite and
Surprise, you
entertain.
say.
We're all entertainers here.
Oh, very
We're doing
well.
flips down the street now. Ho.
You won't understand. Now, if you will just kindly let us through.
Oh, just with that fast talk?
We have 65, and we're all
Oh, dear.
90.
Is that a fumble?
I'm sorry, I have no time for entertainers. You'll have to come back later. Slam.
Is there any chance to put a foot in the door?
Oh.
Can I do it with my giant shirt?
Yes. As the
door closes. That's going to be a bonus dice.
The size of the shoe, yes.
It's a very big shoe.
Have you got what skill do you want to use? Dexterity or you got acrobatics or something?
I could use dexterity. Could I use my artcraft comedy skill?
Comedy skill indeed, yes.
Skill. So
Opportune.
with a 70. It's a 70.
Hey!
Honk.
Your shoe squeaks and this butler looks down at you aghast and goes, oh, I see you are rather entertaining. Do come through, do come through. Can I get you canapes at all? Oh gosh, this is going to be so much fun. Aubrey! And they're shouting for Aubrey. Once they show you in, have some canapes and a little drinky or two. Let's move over to the other side of the table.
Oh, we have to follow that.
Just try and be normal.
There is a doorman at the bottom of a revolving door who looks upon you as you approach him. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm Wilburforce, Ponsonby Hall. I'm here to see Bartholomew and keep it in mind.
Crane the Third.
Bartholomew Crane the Third.
Good.
Thank you. And I'm going to walk in.
You have to have an invitation. This is a rather posh establishment, so you've got to come on.
I do have an invitation from the Reverend down the road. Who's introduced us. From not Anthony, the Reverend.
Artemis Ravenel.
Yes.
Oh, heavens above, yes, no, any friend of Artemis. Do come on in, do come in. And they show you through the door, and they ping the elevator, and the person inside. What floor will that be, sir?
12.
Okay. And they take you up to the 12th floor, and you see very nice, posh sort of looking chap sitting over, looking out across the city, eating silently. There's a smell of fine food in the air, and his plate and knife collisions echo through the room as your footsteps uncomfortably sound as you approach his table.
Well, I don't find it uncomfortable because I'm just going to stomp over there with powerful.
You're a big presence.
Big presence, yes.
Wentworth is like your shadow, very servile, butler's uniform, you hardly even know he's there.
Zebedee, are you approaching as well?
I will follow up behind, slightly keeping back to not be the most obvious person in the room.
Very well. You approach Bartholomew and look into the window. He looks at you through the reflected window into the dark night. He has Romanesque features, greased black hair, and a very, very stylish suit. You can tell this guy has a fair bit of cash, but possibly not as much as he used to have. Can you give me a spot hidden roll, someone, please?
Is this about his suit?
Could be.
If it is, my highest stat turns out to be artcraft tailoring. If it's about his clothes, could I do that with a bonus die? Or could I substitute my tailoring skill?
You can have a bonus roll for your tailoring skill on your spot hidden. How's that?
I would love that. Thank
Okay.
you. So draw twice.
You draw the first card. If it doesn't make you draw a second card.
All right, I can't quite reach. Could you do the honors? Oh, thank you so much. All right, that's 80, which I don't like, and that's 90, which I like even less.
This gentleman is impeccably tailored. You would like to know possibly the name of his tailor because it is really quite a fine
I just want to
suit.
brush his suit.
You
That
just,
would be outre.
just look. Do either of you, other two, want to do a spot hidden roll?
Yes, I'll quite happily go to spot hidden. Okay. So my skill is 55. And a score of 1.
Ace is low.
Yes.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm going to say ace is low. That is at least a hard or an extreme. So as you approach the table, you see every so often as he finishes a mouthful, he'll just reach out and touch a small coin hidden under the plate. It must must have some kind of sentimental meaning, something that he's not overtly letting on because he kind of is keeping it a secret.
Can I see what sort of coin it is? Is it the modern coin?
With that
or-
extreme success, you can see, one person, you can see indeed it is a dime given to him. If there is a special kind of dime, it's one of those special kinds of dimes. Good evening, gentlemen. What can I do for you?
We're here about Anthony.
Oh, terrible affair about Anthony. I mean, first we find him battered in an alley like he was gone mad and thrown himself all over the place. And now he's jabbering about an unspeakable promise that he's made. We want to find out who's tried and brought him in on this because he's a good guy. We just want him back to our Lord and Savior.
Did you find him?
I did not know that. You'd have to go and speak to Bessie. I think Bessie is, well, Bessie's not exactly the most straightforward person. If you go to the speakeasy on the corner of the 9th and 5th and ask for a nice shiny ring, and you might be able to get a let in if, but it's a real tragedy what happened to Anthony, yeah.
Thank you very much. Gentlemen, do you have anything else to?
Psychology-wise, do we think he's on the up and up?
Would you like to give me a psych roll?
I would love to try. Ooh, I've got 40, that's a 2.
Excellent. Yeah, there is something about him where the way he says Lord and Saviour, that is a little bit, what does he mean Lord and Saviour? He might not mean the same Lord and Saviour as Artemis might mean. So this person certainly has secrets, shall we say.
Okay. Well, it's terribly bad form to bring up religion on a first meeting, so Wentworth isn't going to say anything. Just file that away.
Jolly good. Let us go back across to the canopy juggling.
It's going so well.
Hey, we're in. Yeah.
Mr. Temple, can we find Mr. Temple? I think we should find out where he's.
Yes, Mr. Temple is down here looking at his latest, well, you could call it a moving picture, but it's all a bit of a jumble for me. I don't really understand art. You would have to speak to Mr. Aubrey about that.
What year are we setting this?
Oh, it's classic era.
But pre or post Jazz Singer?
Yes.
Maybe moving images.
Not talkies yet. Okay. I do like myself a moving picture. I think we should go and find his room. Lead on.
Oh, no, he's down there. Just knock gently, slide in and wait for it. I think he's got a couple of more minutes left on his, so yes.
Lily knocks gently and slides in.
Okay, are you all following?
Should we burst in, give him a bit of a show? He squeezes his nose. I'm also going to join the cartwheels this time, so it's going to be the both
Cartwheels, body rolls.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can I join in the cartwheels?
You can all join in the cartwheels if you would like. I would need a hard dexterity roll from Lily.
And that is a 40, which is a hard dexterity roll.
Fantastic. You have never felt so alive in the company of these entertainers as you throw yourself down the aisle. Please, could you give me a luck roll?
So, that's a 50. My luck is 50. We are good.
Fantastic. Luckily, you managed to land before your skirt flies over your head, revealing everything, and you land in a stylish performance against a backdrop of swirling oddness on screen.
I think Lily, although does manage to land, maintaining her modesty, there's still a slight hitch of the skirt revealer, a hint of stopping. After all, this man is but a man. How can he resist?
And with a spot hidden, an extreme spot hidden, goodness me, you immediately get his attention.
Mr. Temple, I do ask that you move your eyes back onto the screen.
Oh, I'm a little out of sorts.
I do declare that you are taking advantage of my maidenly modesty.
We are solving nothing.
We're doing great.
You guys are going to handle the investigation.
It's the best introduction to someone we just cartwheeled into. Cartwheeled into his stomach. You got my leg.
Gaslighting him.
Told him off.
Instant gaslighting.
I thought he was called Butterman for a second as well. I thought this whole thing had gone totally off the rails, but only half.
Are you listening to me, Butterman?
He is rather flustered at this entrance of 4 people into his private screening room.
Lester's hanging back a bit, just looking around to see if there's anything valuable in the room.
Okay. Give me a spot hidden, please.
Do we have any of that? Why would I? I have a praise. Is that helpful?
Not quite. There could be something in the room that you might or may or may not spot.
I guess base then. No.
Which sadly
not.
escapes you at this time as you survey the room. But I will have a sand check as you look at the mysterious moving pictures.
Looking at him.
No, what's on screen.
Yeah,
So
but-
you've danced down. You haven't really looked at screen.
Fumble.
Lester is looking around, and you pulled a.
Oh dear.
Right in.
Did we mention you guys are solving the case?
That way.
We're performative.
We're not even.
Because we're playing cards, we jump straight into a.
I mean, yeah.
You have the strangest sensation that what you're seeing on screen is real. What you are seeing is horrific creatures in the fog, and they're coming to get you. You have homichlophobia, an abnormal fear of fog and humidity.
Oh my God.
Could you pass that down to Phaedra? Lester, you have a read.
Oh my goodness.
About
That's a lot of reading.
Fear of fog. What are you doing in my
Does he look okay?
screen?
If we're looking at him.
He's looking surprised, a little surprised.
We have come to find out more about the savage beating of Arthur.
Anthony.
Anthony.
Arthur was the other case.
Yeah. And even more savagely, the beating of Anthony.
Anthony.
And
There's 2 of them.
And make you.
Okay, right. I see.
What do you say, Buttergirl?
Who is this butter girl you're talking about?
I think we might be talking across purposes here.
Right.
We were hoping that you might be able to shed some light onto the sad fate of Mr. Anthony.
Well, I mean, Anthony was. He was a good guy. I mean, when you spoke to him, he was very polite. You know, I frequented his antique shop very, very frequently. Some of these pieces in the other room is actually his material, you know. He was always dealing in these old items, these old things, bringing them back to life, like what I do with my pictures, bringing life to the unknown mysteries of the mind.
Your pictures, and I think Lily at this point will look at the pictures.
Please, could I have a
Being
second?
restless as that's happening and not interested in the pictures because it's a bit beyond me. Can I say, which are the things that he brought back to life? Which of these pieces of things? You say you got some here?
Boxes, antique boxes. So is that a pass?
And that is a 20 under 45.
20 under
Pass,
45. Okay, well,
At the moment,
remember that
Lester
pass.
is going around and trying to open as many windows as he can find. Just letting you know.
There
That's
you
his
go.
thing. Just letting the air in, clearing, opening all
Yes, there are some boxes. Have the butler show some if you like.
Uncle Giggles says, but does he have anything like this? And makes a balloon animal. Makes a dog balloon animal and shows it to him.
No.
Oh, and then he pops it.
Not for sanity.
Keeper on for 70. He makes it. He's slightly amused. But he does look at the balloon animal, possibly a little too longer than bit longer than he should.
Oh, did you like that? Would you like another one?
Yes, why not?
It doesn't know one. It's like 2 balloons this time, and it's a giraffe, and he presents wobbles it a bit.
That's a giraffe, is it?
Yes. I could do any animal you want. What animal would you like?
How about a Leopleurodon?
Of course. And he just makes
a dog.
Makes another dog. Presents it to him. It's a dog called Pleotorodon.
Right. Good. Did you want to see those boxes?
Yes, I'm at the door now calling. Is it what was her name? Something. Beth. Let's get rid of Beth. She was probably a Beth. Sounded like a Beth. Beth, Mr. Temple wants to see the boxes. Anthony Mayhew's artifacts.
Okay. They show you to a collection of antique boxes. Who had a praise?
But only if I've opened all the windows.
The windows are opening. It's very dry in here. You're quite pleased. It's
I need to see clearly because the
very
monsters.
good. Very good.
Did you say that to us?
Maybe.
The monsters. Okay.
It's just important that we can see clearly. And there's no vagueness or fuzziness or
Can you see these boxes clearly?
There's my eyes. Do you have any eye drops? By any chance? I want to see very clearly.
I go with my flower. I get my lapel and I squirt it into Lester's face.
Thank you. Okay, then I'll look at boxes.
Give me an appraise, please.
Let's do this. Another fumble, please. 5. I have 65. That's a success.
Excellent. In. Yes, this is one of the drawbacks of choosing random items. Could you pass that down to Lester? As Lester opens the most expensive box. And Lester, what do you pull out of this expensive box in Albury Pike Temples?
Well, this card
collection?
says plastique, so it can't be worth that much.
But please describe plastique that you have discovered randomly in this game of Cthulhu Cards.
So it's kind of like a block or something with wires coming out of it, and it's not looking very expensive. It's it looks a little bit explosive, but it's probably old. Does my appraise say that it's still functional, or is it like kind of a relic?
You were drawn to the expensive box in which
Okay, so I don't care about that, so I drop that. The box that I keep the box.
Have a look at the box.
Is there a reason you're keeping explosives inside this box? It wasn't even locked.
I don't know what's in those boxes. Feel free to have it. Give it back to Artemis. No,
This is dynamite.
It feels like a weird thing to just let someone have.
I mean, I will have it.
Mr. Lester,
And the box too?
please, do help yourself.
Mr. Alfonse, do you not understand the importance of our Constitution that states that we have the right to bear arms?
Oh, the right to arm bears, whatever the hell you want to do.
Mr. Temple feels fit to have Semtex in his room.
What? Semtex? No, I don't think. Plastique. I'm not entirely
has
sure
plastic
it's a
written
kind
on
of...
it. If it's a weapon of some sort, surely it's his goddamn enshrined in the Constitution right
I'm
to
sure
protect
it is,
himself. But don't forget to enjoy life.
Is she always like this?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah, sure.
I mean, you danced down my aisles, flashed me, and equally, now you're spouting the Constitution at me?
Are the other boxes still there?
Yeah, they are. You look at Lester. Lester sort of like surveys all of them and is drawn to the one with the.
Can I go to...
Stop me.
Small.
Okay.
Small antique boxes.
I'm going to do an Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade moment.
Yeah.
Choose the worst looking, cheapest box and do a
Marvellous.
cartwheel over to it.
Please give me a dexterity roll. Let's see how many boxes you upset.
We can't. Oh dear.
Joker.
Joker.
Oh, the second fumble.
Let me hold that plastic for you for a second. I'll do the cartwheel.
You go to do a fantastic tumble. You, however, tread on Uncle Giggles' toe, which makes a squeaking noise, which puts you off balance, and you crash into all of these antique boxes. Lester, if I may, Lester gasps and says, "What have you done? Those are worth hundreds of dollars."
At least I have the best one right there. Oh my goodness, you gotta be careful. Can you see? Is it misty? Maybe you slip because it's misty. Have we ventilated this place? Are all the windows open?
You
Turn the lights on.
What have you done? Get out at once! Get out!
Oh, I was going to be scooping up the boxes.
Okay, grab a couple more. Grab a couple more.
I'm sorry, I was just...
Leave those behind. They don't belong to you.
I'm just going to take it.
Lily would like to try and sneak a box out.
Oh, let's have a sleight of hand, Lily.
Oh, you got some of that?
Could I have a stealth instead?
It'd have to be a hard stealth.
What if she hides it under her skirt?
Or if I had it under my skirt? It's still a 19 yard.
Still watching.
It's like, are you trying to flash your knickers at me again, young lady?
Yes.
Gentlemen,
Yes.
now, Mr. Temple, I declare I do not know exactly what you're saying, but gentlemen, cheese it. Grab some.
This place is full of monsters anyway. Grabs boxes, run.
What the hell is wrong with Lester?
Because you have such high dexterity, you're able to escape. The butler looks at you as you're passing. Vol, vol, vol.
Yes, please.
And you exit onto the street
Anything other valuable in the way, it's in the box.
with boxes.
Into the clown car.
Quick, it can fit 18 people. It's fine.
Who hired us for this again? Like, I am acting, you're a singer, you're an acrobat, and you're a clown.
Hey,
You're a troupe.
I'm a dancer as well.
They called the wrong agency. I think they thought they were calling a different troupe when they called us.
You guys have never heard of him. You thought you were performing for a bachelor party.
And you stumble out onto the street into the quiet neighborhood as we go back down to the other three
Oh my god.
who are trying to find a doorway in a dark alleyway. Wentworth, this really isn't the sort of place you would normally frequent, but it is equally the sort of thing where you are
Crosstalk.
equally, this is the kind of place that we've heard of that gangsters and ne'er-do-wells hang out. Wilburforce and Zebedee, do you have any kind of experience with the underworld or anything like that? Any skills or knowledge you can bring to the party here?
No, I don't, but I have been exploring South America. I'm used to going places I
You're
don't
used to
know.
unfamiliar
Unfamiliar
environments.
environments and things like that, but no
Danger
experience.
could leap out at any moment. You, Zebedee, are you?
You're the sort of person who may have some dealings with people who are less than ideal.
Okay. You are confronted by a number of doorways, but you know which one it is. And you go down to this door, you give it a rap on the door, and you give it an extra rap on the door, because that's the thing to do. Door slides open. A little slit slides open. Yeah, what do you want?
Looking for a nice, shiny ring.
Oh, I think I've got quite the one for you, sir. Do come on through. And you hear clunk, 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 clunk. And you are shown in. And there's a clunk, clunk, clunk behind you. Okay, I've got to ask, are you police officers?
No.
Good. We just had to ask because if they don't identify themselves as police officers, we can throw them out. Anyway, what can I do for you? Do you here to see Bessie, are you folks?
We are indeed.
Do you come recommended? She does like to have people recommended to her.
Oh yes.
It was suggested by Bartholomew Crane.
Bartholomew, oh, he's fantastic. Have you ever seen him on stage? He's awesome.
He's on stage. Who is he? No, we have not.
Yeah, no, I've been abroad.
It's been a fantastic. I wish I could go see him again. Anyway, Bessie's just down here. Come on down. Can I get you folks a soda?
Yes.
Or would you like a soda?
Yes, please.
Okay, 3 sodas coming up for you, sir.
Plain soda for me.
Plain
please.
soda for you, sir. Quite understandable. Okay. Hey, 2 plain sodas. No, 1 plain soda, 3 real sodas. And he scoops up a drink and says, this way, folks. And there is a kind of foggy atmosphere in here. It's kind of people are smoking, sitting there with fat cigars, relaxing, laughing, joking. There's some people dancing up on stage. There's some people serving drinks. People walk past you offering a tray of cigarettes if you wanted to pick anything up. But you're shown to this enigmatic lady. She's stylish with shining eyes and rather stunningly attractive chaps. So,
Step forward, give my biggest, brightest smile, and say, Bessie, it's an absolute delight to meet you. And try a charm roll.
oh, hit us with a charm roll off the bat.
Okay, I've got 60, and I'm going
Flip
to
that card.
30.
Okay, that's going to be a hard success because then we can divide by 2. Well, hey, sugar, it's nice to see you here. What brings you into my club?
Bartholomew sent us?
Oh, Bartholomew. Oh, my God, he's such a dream. Are you helping him with something?
Yeah, he said you may be able to help us trying to discover what happened to Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. And she almost drifts off. It looks as though she's trying to pull something out of her mind. Give me a bit of a psychology roll. See if we can figure out what's going on. She's got a weird expression on her face. All of you can make psych rolls if you want to.
Good try.
Getting closer and
14.
closer to that first fumble.
Oh, spot on, 40.
Excellent. Yeah.
These guys are doing actual investigative work.
Outrageous.
But they don't have dynamite.
She has a blank look on her face where, do you know what, sugar? I just can't remember. I mean, I know we found him in an alleyway and it was all really nice and peaceful and nothing violent was happening at all. And then we brought him to the club and patched him up, and then he kept bumbling about some sort of promise and saying all sorts of things where we could be rewarded, we could get something if he would just. I don't really remember what we had to do, but he's over in the asylum now. He's not really making much sense, and it would be good to find out what happened to him.
You said we.
Yeah, that's right. Did you know Dimples?
No.
Actually, give us a luck roll. See if you do know Dimples.
Okay, my luck is. Trying to find these things. 45.
Dimples.
All failed.
That was Giggles' nickname. Yeah, I'm suspicious.
50
now.
rather. Yeah, failed 50 over 45.
So how do you broach this to Bessie?
Can you remind me, Dimples is.
Dimples, you know, that guy where you can get, that cheap booze from down at that antique shop.
Oh, yeah, down in the antique shop. That would be.
It's okay, you really don't, if you don't know him, he's not very rememberable, I have to admit.
But it was you and him and anybody else following.
That's right, no. We were doing nothing at all, unloading his truck with nothing on it into my club, and we heard this groaning, and then all of a sudden, Anthony was there. It was just very strange. Nothing violent was happening at all.
And you don't know what secret he was talking about?
No. He just said, "Oh my God, what have I done? I've made an unspeakable promise," and that they sort of like had a look and hold him away. He just wouldn't stop talking about it.
Was he already injured?
Oh yeah, he was beaten like black and blue. He just woke up in a gutter and he said his body was aching, and it looked like he'd spent 5 rounds being punched slowly by professional boxers. It was, he was in a hell of a state. I really don't know what happened. Are you going to find out what happened to him? Because
We're gonna try.
that'd be really useful. Oh, that's really sweet of you. That's really community-like.
Quite so. We've been charged with returning him to the care of his Lord and Saviour. I'm just going to give her a stern look as I say that and see how she reacts.
Oh, his Lord and Savior, which one?
Quite.
Yeah. Yeah, she looks at you and goes, yeah. She taps the nose. So, is there any help I can give you? Do you need anything? I wouldn't go out there alone. I can have a look in the storm and give you something to help you with your investigation, if you'd like.
Anything you could give us to help with the investigation would be.
She hands
Any
you.
boxes of explosives if I have those.
A hand grenade.
Oh my god.
I love this deck.
Okay, is there an odds-on moment of how many of us are getting out of this alive?
A deck of awesome weapons.
The deck of different types of explosives.
Yeah.
I don't feel we can just take this to nothing. And I get out a small figurine from my pocket, which is like South American design. It's about 4 inches long. Please accept this.
Oh,
as I brought it home for my last
you were
expedition.
too kind, sweetheart. And she picks it up and says, "Thank you so much." She actually puts it pride of place in her little alcove in the club, and I shall tell that many explorers died to bring this back to the country. So Wilburforce, was it?
Yes, Wilburforce, Ponsonby Hall.
Oh, a pleasure to meet you. Always welcome here. Just knock on the door, ask for a shiny ring, and well, of course, Bartholomew told you that. So, anything else I can help you with?
I think now you've cursed the place with like some kind of mystic idol. Right?
Just to be on the safe side, give Wilburforce a hand grenade.
Okay.
Yes, you seem like you know what to do with it.
I'll put it in my pocket.
I'll put the grenade in one side and the pin in the other.
Safekeeping.
Excellent. Let's cross back to the people out on the street. With a couple of boxes and some vol-au-vents.
Well, let's open the boxes and see what we got, and then we'll.
We can sell them at the antique store.
Yeah,
You can carry the
Yes,
vol-au-vents
more
in your
cash.
boxes.
Exactly. The ones if we take things out of the boxes, we can carry the
Sell the boxes.
Yeah.
and sell the boxes.
Lily opens her box.
It's an empty antique box.
Nothing in here but some air.
The boxes.
Alfonse opens his box.
It is an empty antique box.
Uncle Giggles opens his box.
Let's have a luck roll from Uncle Giggles.
You get a party popper.
Let's be charitable.
Release the explosives. That is a 10 out of 40, so yeah, not too bad.
Okay then, in the antique box, you find
I find a 303 Lee Enfield rifle. which he fairly quickly he's got those big hula hoop kind of pants on, and he's gonna just quickly sort of scarf it down one leg.
you find rifle parts completely disassembled, but it does appear to be a complete rifle itself.
He's gonna get the parts. He's gonna just sort of put them down his pants.
Okay.
And keep just sort of
Tip them down.
yeah, just tips them down and then
Down the old pantaloons they go.
yeah. Okay, so we need to head to the antique shop, right?
Yeah.
What's his name? Artemis said that these boxes came from the antique shop. We go to the antique shop. We've got our rifle and our explosives in case we run into the other guys. We need to ward them off.
We need a cover. I say we should take the boxes and pretend that we're trying to sell them so that they will let us in.
No, we should sell the boxes.
I mean, we should sell the boxes.
We
as
could
well.
sell. I'm gonna do it as long as I can keep most of
Wait.
the profits.
What have you got in your pockets? We can put things in the boxes and pretend they're antiques. What have you got in your pockets? Turn your pockets. I start pulling out one of those big handkerchiefs.
Sorry, antique.
the never-ending handkerchief is coming out my pocket. So
My teddy bear. But I'm afraid my teddy bear is not leaving my side.
Okay.
I'm afraid Mr. Bobo is going back into my pocket.
I got.
I got nothing.
I got my rosary, but it was given to me by my mother. I don't think I'm going to be giving that up anytime soon.
Hey, we got the boxes.
Hey, is there anybody on the street?
There is a person on the street, yes.
Oh, I'll give you a vol-au-vent if you give me what's in your pocket.
Okay, mister, I'll see what I've got. And the guy takes out a battered photograph of a woman and he smiles at it.
Let me see.
Take it.
Yeah, this is a picture of my Wilmer last and happy time before I fell on hard times.
That sounds tough, my friend. Give me here. Let's have a look. Have a vol-au-vent. Make you feel better.
Oh, he scarfs the vol-au-vent and says,
I'm afraid I'm going to have to keep this now, and I'll just hand it to Lily.
What's in the box?
Sorry, that vol-au-vent was one of a kind. You waited. It's this payment. We're going to need something, but nice doing business with you.
Hey.
We'll take care of Wilma.
Have a box.
No, the box is available.
Oh, wait, not the bomb box. There's no bomb. You still got the gun down your pants?
Okay, I'm still going with that.
Leave that balloon animal. We'll make him smile.
Okay, this is an empty box. Can you put a balloon dog in there?
Oh, yeah.
Not the box.
Giggly makes one and
We're
then
not giving
stuffs
her
it
a
in the
box.
We're selling the boxes.
Have a balloon
Oh,
dog.
thank you. That'll bring me great happiness as opposed to my long dead wife.
She's dead. Get over it.
You win some, you lose some.
To the shop.
He looks at you as you escape, holding a balloon dog,
We're the worst.
silently staring.
We all
at it.
run down the street in complete, there is no mistaking that we're a bunch of crazy people running full out down the street with music, boxes.
You eventually come to a large shop which says antique store.
I think this is it.
How can you be so sure?
I got a sixth sense about these.
I can smell the money.
And it is closed. Could you give me a spot hidden, please?
Not me.
Is this everybody?
I will give a spot hidden.
Go for it.
Oh, that is a 10 under 42.
You
45. Sorry.
You peer through the door and you can see in this dim
Damn.
light.
Takes out.
Wipes the windows.
Wipes the window.
In this slightly less dim shop, you can see movement, probably in the back room or something. Something that looks, natural, but a little bit suspicious.
What do you see, Lily?
I see exactly what the voice in my head just told me. There is some movement in there.
Should we knock?
I think we should know.
Oh,
it
we
doesn't
know, like-
look suspicious.
Get down. Okay.
Hey.
We gotta play it cool.
I knock.
We have
Reach around the
boxes.
back. You go around the back, see whether there's a door. In fact, first things first, try the door. Is the door open?
No, the door's locked.
I
We
knock.
can knock.
We knock. We present ourselves
We're
as
customers.
established business folks, and if you two...
We'll cover the back.
We'll sneak around, see if we can see the
We
window.
come here from the box emporium.
We do. We had this
We
delivery of
have
boxes.
boxes. Overflow.
And too many boxes.
We don't know what.
What do you do?
Let's go
You want to
see
sell
if
some
we
antique
can...
boxes to an antique shop? That's fine.
We're gonna have a pizza party for our employees from the proceeds.
Absolutely.
These boxes.
That is part of the wonderful thing about this glorious country of ours, is that we are built on a situation where the bastards can keep making money to give pizza parties to the workers.
We're a family
Hey, you say
in the
pizza
box
parties like as if
emporium.
it's an American thing. It's my people that
Politics.
pizza. And you bring them over here. It's like coffee. Don't get me started on coffee. Everywhere in America is selling coffee.
We don't have to
You know
get
where
pizza.
coffee-
We're gonna get donuts. Just let
Lily knocks on the door.
Fantastic. You wait for a moment, and then you do indeed see movement come through the shop, and a guy in a hat and a suit, sort of looks at you and opens the door and says, "Can I help you?"
You do antiques.
Says antique store. Of course we do.
You like box?
You want box? We sell box.
You antiques? We like box.
I'm an actor.
Who doesn't like,
You like box?
who doesn't
We
like
got
boxes?
box. He just rubs his tiny mustache.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Dear sir, we are just two humble.
We've got the bag.
We're just two humble people who have too many boxes, and if only somebody would take them off our hands. I mean, listen, do you not understand the pain that it is to have too many boxes in your life?
My dead wife, Betty. The picture.
I'll go picture here.
Well, I'm a dead wife. She used to love boxes. Now I can't look at
Okay.
them without thinking about it.
Take
I
a fast talk with a bonus
Can I do
dice.
acting?
You can do whichever skill you would like with a bonus die.
Oh, amazing. That's a 20 out of 75.
That's a hard success at least. He looks at you and goes, "Oh, well, no, come on in. You've come to the right place. We're very happy to take your boxes and sell them on. We dress them up, we make them look, and you sort of like eyes the boxes up and
Very good, right?
yeah, not bad. Come on
Do you
in.
think, do you think this picture's worth anything as well? Just asking for a friend.
She was so important.
Oh, where did you get that? I had that.
You can see the edges here.
I had that bingo guy trying to sell me it, saying it's some kind of antique. He's just a bum that hangs around on street corners.
Do you also buy plastic?
Plastic what?
It's the 1920s. Nobody knows what plastic is.
Oh, plastique.
Oh, Bakelite. Bakelite. No, we deal with antiques.
All right.
So what sort of antiques do you sell? You see, I was told...
Antiques.
Antique. I was told by a friend of mine, Mr. Anthony, I can't remember his name.
Anthony Mayhew?
Yeah, he couldn't remember his name after he was found senselessly beaten on the street. I don't suppose you know anything about that, do you?
Do you ever exchange antiques for unspeakable promises?
I think you better come in off of the streets. What can I do for you, though?
I'm wishing in the back window or something.
Okay.
If there is one open.
Please give me a stealth roll with a penalty dice.
Oh. Yeah. What's base stealth?
20.
Oh, did you say with the penalty die?
Yeah.
With a penalty die.
Bugger. Double bugger. That's 60 over 20.
You fumble your stealth roll, was that? Or just failed the stealth roll?
It was a fail of 60 over 20.
60 over 20. You make your way through the back gate and you make your way in, but unfortunately you're kind of jingly, you're kind
Gun in your
of...
trousers.
It's just best to see you.
I'm pulling him through the window.
As you pull pull Uncle Giggles through the window, there is a honk of a horn or something like that, and out of the darkness comes a gentleman wielding a sword cane who attacks you.
I'm going to throw a volleyball in his face.
Please give me a spot hidden to avoid being surprised. I'll give you that.
No. That's a 90 over 40.
Okay,
Throw a
well,
volleyball in my
he
face.
hits you for a total of 4 hit points.
Oh, it hurts.
You vagabonds, you're not getting in here! And he's sort of like he's beating you with this cane.
She's not stabbing me.
It's a sword cane, but he's kind of like not stabbing you, he's whacking you over the head with it.
Uncle Giggles, save me! Uncle Giggles, even!
Am I in the window at this point, or is my hula hoop trousers preventing me from getting in?
You have fallen through to see this
Throw a balloon animal at him!
smacking
We
Alfonse.
can't see that, right? We're on the other side.
You're on the other side, but you will hear something very shortly.
Well, in that case, at that point, I'm going to pull out a hunting knife. And I'm going to run at the guy, I'm going to hold it at his throat and try and pin him against the wall.
Uncle Giggles.
That sounds like
John Wayne Gacy, calm down now!
that sounds like a fighting maneuver. So
Yeah.
take your card and
It is a poor fighting maneuver. It's a 90 over 50.
he beats you with a 50. But let me just check. But that is a fail on his part as well. Oh no, sorry, that is a
Critical success.
You wrestle with him, but he breaks free of your hold and he spins to attack you. There's 2 of you, is there?
I'm going to try and just crawl out of the room.
Okay.
Like, where are you going?
Help me! Mouth the volleyball.
What is your dex?
My dex is 50.
Okay, your dex?
90.
Oh, you go first then, top of the round.
I'm going to try and crawl out of the room whilst the attention is on Uncle Giggles. I just kind of mouth the words and say, I'll get help. I'll get help. I kind of wink, thumbs up, and then I'm just going to do a tumble roll out of the room.
I do the sad clown face. And single tear.
As it's on, as he this time he's lunging with his sword cane.
Oh, okay. What's my dodge?
Deflected with a rubber chicken.
I'm going to fight back. I'm going to fight back with my
He
hunting knife.
has hit
He has
with a
hit.
60.
I have gone out to see if there's anything outside I can come back in with. It's not-
Sure. Okay. So flip me a card and see what you get.
Come on.
Oh, excellent. You sidestep, and with that extreme, I'm going to say you apply your hold and you grab this guy around his neck and hold this hunting knife. His breath stinks. He's got buck teeth, but he's sort of like has a wide mouth for some reason.
You're not looking in a mirror, are you?
Might well be.
Oh, what do you want? What are you bringing in here? What are you doing here?
Is there anything you want to tell me, chap, before I do you in?
What do you want to know, sir?
I want to know all about Anthony Mayhew.
Anthony Mayhew? Well, it was his idea that we use his antique shop for bootlegging. I mean, Dimples out there is going to be able to, ship a lot more merchandise through here. I get it out to the field just outside Arkham, and then we fly it out to wherever we want to.
No, good sir. I don't care about bootlegging.
Oh.
I want to know about his unspeakable promise that he made someone.
Oh, I wouldn't know about it. I don't want to know about that either. When they get together and they talk about that stuff, it sends shivers down my spine.
What do you mean when they get together? Who are you talking about?
Well, will you see, Anthony would find these books and everything like that, and Dimples was very interested, trying to see what kind of information that they have, but... Then, when Chloe started to come along, we knew that, things were a little different. And then, Chloe introduced us to Bartholomew, and it all got a little bit out of hand. So, I'm just in it for the booze, you see.
And who's this Chloe? What can you tell us about Chloe?
Chloe, you've never seen her. She's a movie star. This is what she does in her spare time. She's all mystical. She's she's very forthright, very upbeat, and always banging the drum for the church and everything. So naturally, when she came along, it was all very much. I wonder what she's doing. Whether she quite knows anything about all this stuff.
And where might we find Chloe this time of day?
Oh, I couldn't tell you. I'm afraid I'm half cut, to be honest.
From behind the closed door, can I just go, and Bartholomew?
Yes, where's this Bartholomew fellow?
Bartholomew? He's probably at his screening room. No, he's probably up.
That guy!
He's probably having dinner on his 12th floor.
Well, you provided all the use you can be, and then I'm going to slit his throat.
As I open the door. Oh my god! Giggles! You accidentally killed him! It was an accident, right?
It was self-defense.
Uncle Giggles, please could you tell us...
Are you smiling or are you sad clown?
Oh, I'm smiling.
One side.
Big grin. Big grin.
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Please describe as this cartilage in this man's neck separates.
He gets it right behind the gullet and starts to cut and pull it forward. And as he does it, the blood falls onto his hands, and he looks at the blood on his hands, and he just does a little smear on his face. And then he throws the limp body to the ground, and he looks at Alfonse, and he's like, "Oh, decided to run away, did we, chap?"
No,
we were a team.
I was getting help for you, Mr. Giggles, Mr. Uncle Giggles, I'm sorry.
Yeah, very good at cartwheels, but you're not very good at betrayal, are you, boy?
I feel like I just get my rosary out. Dear God, please don't let me speak the way I died.
Please, can we have a SAN roll from Alfonse for witnessing such a brutal...
Okay, is it 10 good or bad?
That's no, that's high. So that's above 90. So you fail your SAN test.
My SAN is 40.
Please pass that very apt card to
Oh,
Newman.
very apt.
That's literally me. right now.
Hemophobia.
What does Alfonse come down with as he sees this horrible sight?
Hemophobia. Blood everywhere. You have a fear of blood. Seeing blood causes your heart rate and your blood pressure to rise, your mouth goes dry, and you become dizzy.
What would you like to do, Alfonse?
Uncle Giggles, I feel a bit dizzy. I think I'm just going to go and check on the other guys, and just don't touch me, for God's sake, you're covered in blood.
Now, dear. Now, you won't be telling anyone of this, will you?
I won't tell anybody anything ever again.
You won't tell my mother.
I won't tell your mother. I'm sorry, Uncle Giggles.
Grandma Giggles.
Oh, God. Grandma Giggles, maybe they all do this.
As long as you don't tell my mother this, you'll be quite safe. Do you understand?
I'm not going to tell anyone about your delicate knife, Uncle Giggles, I promise.
Now, let's go and solve this thing and get the money, yeah?
It's quite. I'm just going to go see the other guys.
You're not going to tell them?
I ain't telling nobody nothing.
Good. Good.
I'm just going to walk. I'm going to walk out to where they are. The guys never seen me before. I'm just going to sit down in the corner and not say anything. Just stare at the floor.
Bloody hand print on your shoulder.
Yeah.
Dislocating your own shoulder.
Billy, you hear a noise coming from the back, and you see Alfonse walk slowly through. Billy turns and goes, "Oh, what's going on here?"
Lily.
Who's Billy?
I know Billy's the guy in the shop.
Billy's the guy in the shop.
She's Lily, you're Billy.
Yeah.
And I'm Lester.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him.
Who are you, Toots?
He's just one of our box delivering men.
Box delivery man.
He's
Okay.
been through a lot. You can't blame him.
If there's anybody else out there, come out before I fill you full of lead.
No, sir, it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, hey, you entertainer?
I am. I'm making another balloon animal.
Covered in blood.
Oh, that's amazing. That's really, really good. So you're here to talk about antiques, is that right?
Boxes, yeah.
Boxes.
Yeah. The jazz boxes. And he's dying out these two.
So what do you think these boxes might be worth?
Just gonna open a few windows.
No, please do. You smell something kind of metallic-y.
Yeah, let's clear the air.
Hey, you got some sort of new lead paint? Uncle Giggles?
Oh, it must be the gun parts in my pants. And as he says that, he starts assembling the Enfield rifle.
Wow, that's really
I've got something you might be interested in. I'm not sure if it's antique. Maybe it's valuable. And he's just casually assembling this
I
rifle.
got some bullets for it if you want to hang on to it.
Excellent!
There you go.
Oh,
I turn and look at Uncle Giggles and just mouth the words. I don't want them to see. I just want to turn and face him, but mouth the words. Please don't kill anyone else.
And I just sort of tap on the shoulder and I'm like, yes, of course. I won't kill anyone. I'm going to sell this thing. That's fine.
That's nice. I'll be very happy to take it over here. So maybe you want to swap it for.
What was it?
Maybe you want to swap it for a Kalashnikov AK-47.
Well, that does sound like a very good swap. Let me just look at what the damage was.
Well, the thing is, that's really cool. It like fires lots of shots all in one go. I don't know where it came from, but it certainly is a find.
What a choice.
Is he holding it? Literally, a Kalashnikov and a rifle.
You know,
I'm just slumping to the floor at this point.
guns are good for America.
Amen, brother. Amen, brother.
Now, you wanted to talk to me about boxes?
Would you like to appraise
Yeah, they're crap. That's why I sold them to Anthony.
No, they're not crap. I looked at
You
this.
sold
Very
them
valuable.
to Anthony. I thought he owned the shop.
And did you
No,
also
sorry.
tell them that
Anthony did them up, and we sold them to Aubrey. That's it. So they come in all like really crap, really compact, and everything like that. You know, what was the name of that lady? Oh, that's right. No, I can't remember her name. Her name is. No, I can't remember her name. But she's a really famous. I can't
Chloe.
remember her. Who?
I didn't say nothing.
I believe there was someone called Chloe.
Chloe. Yeah, that's not her name, but yeah, Chloe, that isn't her name. Yeah, that's right. I remember her clearly.
Where could we find this lady whose name may or may not be called Chloe?
You can find her in the Chinese restaurant down the road.
The Chinese well, I have to say, all this carrying of boxes around has made me mighty peckish. I don't suppose anybody would would like to drop off for a quick snack.
What? I think we're out of vol au vents.
Are we out of vol au vents? Well, how I have to say, that is a most distressing state of affairs. Uncle Giggles, would you be a darling and escort me down to the Chinese restaurant on the corner?
Of course, I'm famished after all this interactions we're having with the locals. Good sir, I'm very taken by the idea of this fully automatic weapon. I'm very happy to trade this for this Lee Enfield rifle.
Fine, no, that's it. Have it on the house because these things just appear from nowhere.
And he puts the AK-47 just down his honks his nose, and is happy
Arm in
to
arm.
escort. Arm in arm, we head down.
I can't believe we sold nothing. Lester would like to steal something valuable on the way out.
Give me a sleight of hand or a hard stealth.
Sleight of hand. I'm calling the hard with cards. No. Okay.
You see something nice, but unfortunately you have Billy standing right nearby.
The monsters have come.
He's already here!
The monsters are real.
Probably some sort of exhaust or something. Billy is standing next to the really choice item. As you leave and head back out into the street, give me a luck roll, please, Lester.
Out of 60. 30. That's a hard success.
As I said, it's a nice dry evening. It's not closing in or anything. As we go across to Wentworth, Wilburforce, and Zebedee, you step out into this dry evening. Where are you headed, folks?
Just check something, Keeper. He's in the asylum, isn't he now?
He certainly is in Arkham Asylum.
Asylum. That's where we would like to head.
Okay, you can head over to Arkham Asylum, and we'll fast forward, and you are greeted by somebody just hanging around at the door of Arkham Asylum. Hey, are you going in there? Are you going in there? Are you Are you mad? You gotta be mad to go in there. Are you gonna go in there? Why are you going in there? Why are you going in there? It's
We're here
very
in
nurturing.
visitorial capacity.
Visitoria, yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, visitorial capacity. Yeah. Why you going in?
Is this man wearing like a medical bracelet?
Give me a psych with a bonus.
Ooh. Is that valid for any of us? Has anyone got better than 40 psych?
Yes. No.
No.
Alright then. Well, let's give her a go.
You're about to meet Giggles, his extended family.
That's the 60. Yeah, I can't wait for it. Thank you.
Mother.
I can't wait for it. Grandpa Giggles. Oh, that's a 20 on the 40.
Okay, you can see the remnants of what looks to be a guard's uniform under his shirt, if you can call it that. It's kind of like a half. It's not like a waistcoat, but kind of like drawn together, possibly stitched to some makeshift clothing. You can clearly tell this guy is on hard times, and you don't need to be a doctor to say he's not dealing with a full deck.
Take him by the shoulders and suggest and draw him into the building. Let's go in all together.
No, don't go through the front, otherwise you won't get out again.
Do you know another way in?
Of course I know another way in. I'm a guard here, don't you know? I work here. And he sort of like looks in, and he's working here. The wages aren't that good, you know. It's gonna cost some money to you get in there, folks. Any donations gratefully accepted.
Word to the wise, gentlemen, and I'll take you to a side and say, I'm not quite convinced that this gentleman is employed here. I think perhaps it will behoove us to call the main reception and consider this a distant plan B.
After all, we are just going to visit somebody.
Yeah, so I don't imagine our progress will be unduly impeded.
Okay.
If we find ourselves stymied, the first hurdle, we might perhaps engage this gentleman's services in exchange for a crust of bread. I don't imagine it will be necessary.
I agree.
So, yeah?
Wait here. We'll be right back.
Okay, I'll wait here. It'll pass the time if I could look at a lovely greenback to get to know it again.
If we come back, we'll give you 2.
Oh, okay, I wait here. He sits on the ground and looks at the grass, staring intently at the grass.
Now my heart hurts.
We'll walk past him and through the door.
You walk through the door and you are greeted by an orderly. Can I help you?
Yes, we're here to see
Anthony Mayhew.
Anthony Mayhew.
Anthony Mayhew. Oh, he's with a doctor at the moment. He won't be too long. You're quite welcome to wait in the waiting room, and I'm sure Dr. Black will be out to greet you very shortly.
Okay.
Can I just glance around? Is there anything unusual? Anything stick out? Is everybody...
Give me a spot hidden. It's always worth checking for a spot hidden.
And I have 55, and I have rolled a 30.
30. Yeah, you look around and you've heard about Arkham Asylum. You know that it is a fairly legitimate sort of place. But there does seem to be an air. Something that you know. So give me a power roll. Let's see if we can.
So my power is 60,
Okay.
and I have rolled 40.
Yeah. Yeah. Something odd in the air tonight. Anything you want to do whilst you're waiting?
What does one do in the waiting room of the asylum? We could look for the Joker's cell.
Not yet.
Just examine the area. Are the walls and things all like normal, like you would expect? Dull painting, or
Dull painting, it's a low stimulus environment, but there are nice high windows. There's plenty of moonlight coming through because it is the evening now.
Yeah.
Plenty of normalness to the room, but Zebedee's picking up something, and I would assume Zebedee is going to turn to the others and
Give them the benefit of my...
give a bit of a shrug of the shoulders as something runs down your spine. And, well, as he notices it, you too feel a bit, ooh, so I'll ask for power rolls from you as well.
that would be 50 dead on.
Dead on, okay. And Wentworth?
60 over 55.
60 over 55. Okay, let's...
I know, we gotta consider the luck, but I don't want to spend it right now.
All of a sudden, Wentworth, you feel something pressing in on you. Things start to spin, and you feel faint.
It must be that plain soda I had.
Must be that plain soda. And darkness falls upon you as you faint and fall to the floor. Zebedee and Wilburforce. What do you do as Wentworth collapses to the ground?
Shall I try and catch him to stop him falling and injuring
Sure,
himself?
give me a... which one do you want to give? Fighting brawl or dex?
Dex, I would imagine.
Yeah, give me a dex.
Yeah.
Let's see if he face plants.
70 dead on.
Okay, yeah, you catch him in your arms,
Nice.
and you
Keep my
notice Wentworth's eyes are flickering. There's a strange movement in his eyes. You've seen people dreaming. This ain't that.
Wentworth? What? Smack him around the face.
No, I do beg your pardon.
Wentworth, you come around, and as you are smacked across the face, there's a ringing in your ears.
Alright, I don't know how to pronounce this. It's ligorophobia or Ligairo. You can speak Greek.
Nope, that's not Greek.
Yes, I knew it.
Loud noise phobia. So.
What?
Yep.
So this will include explosions, gunshots.
Explosions, you say?
Where are we going to get explosions in this?
Explosions?
I'm going to say shouting, not so much, but
Okay.
as the card illustrates, church bells, slamming of doors, unexpected noise. If you see someone with a gun and it fires, that's a natural occurrence.
Watching someone blow up a balloon will fill you with dread.
We're gonna have some fun.
We're all aware that Uncle Giggles is the mythos monster. We're all on that page, right? He needs to be stopped.
As you
I read it, I know what happened.
as you pull Wentworth around and goes, oh, it's quite loud in here. A tall, dark chap with a curly hair and ruddy complexion. I don't know if you can see that. He almost looks like a magician, an old-style magician with a long coat, a white gloves, and a cane. And he looks at you and says, you are here to see Anthony, are you?
And you are?
I am Dr. Black.
Yes.
How can I be of assistance?
Is that your stage name?
It's not a stage name. I am a professional doctor. How can I be of assistance? Anthony is quite upset. He believes he has made some kind of unspeakable promise. Are you gentlemen aware of this promise that he has made?
We're aware that he's made one. We were hoping we could find out what promise he'd made.
Well, if you were able to speak to him better than I can, I would be in your debt, gentlemen. Please, do ask you a question. Tap on the door and the orderlies will release you from the locked room immediately.
Tap gently. It would be so good.
And you see a beaten up gentleman sitting in the corner, just looking into the corner, saying, yes, I will. No, it'll be fine. They'll be here soon. We can do this and everything will be fine.
To just get this right, we're now inside a cell, inside Arkham Asylum, and the door's locked.
This is correct.
Right.
That seems legit.
We do have a grenade.
We do.
That's our escape.
Says the man who's terrified of loud noises.
The air in this cell is close. Outside is quite dry. Here, Zebedee, there is something odd going on. There is a very presence in this room that you are feeling. As he says this, you could almost believe this guy is actually talking to a presence not seen. It makes the hairs stand up on your arms as you look at this gentleman. Fixated, going, no, I shall come to you. It will be fine. No, I promise it will be fine.
Is he sitting down?
He's sitting down, staring into a corner.
Okay. Drop to a knee next to him
Okay.
and soothingly say, I'm here to help you.
Oh, he looks at you.
Look into my eyes. Not around my eyes, but into my eyes. And attempt to hypnotise him.
Oh, wow, that is part of your skills. Fantastic.
You're in the wrong team.
This is unlikely. It's 46.
That's
Okay.
But,
not bad. That's better than base
yeah.
hypnotism.
So I'm going to attempt to hypnotise him. Or even hypnotise him. And
Give us a card.
80. But how does the luck work?
Roll again. You, if you want to spend luck, you can hand over one of your kings,
Yep.
and your king will go in the place of your roll, and that means it's an automatic success.
I think we'll go to an automatic success.
Yes, mesmerise this man.
He looks at you. Now, hypnotism is a very precise skill. So you have to ask precise questions. Sometimes yes or no, but the person is probably not going to be able to form sentences unless it is a sentence they've said before. Okay. Oh, who are you? He looks at you.
My name is Zebedee. Look at me. Listen to me. Pay attention to me.
Okay, Zebedee.
Do you remember what happened to you?
Yes,
Can you tell me what happened to you?
I think so.
Will you tell me?
Yes or no question. You've got to play 20 questions with the mythos.
He whispers, it's a secret.
Who knows the secret?
I do.
Will you share the secret?
I don't know. Charm roll for this patient as he's in your spell, so I could be generous and give you a charm if you want to say something. Bring out the answer that you want to achieve.
Okay, so I have an appearance of 80, so I'm going to smile.
Okay,
Try
that's
and
good.
Sort of boost that whole thing. And I'm going to say to him, I'm here to help you. Tell me about your promise.
Oh, I made a promise. I made a promise to Chloe. Oh, actually, give us the charm roll.
That's the charm. So 60 is skill. I'm 90 I rolled. But
We're closing in, so you might want to be using some luck.
I'm just putting with my smile and appearance.
You can push the roll, or you can spend the luck.
I'm going to spend the luck.
Okay. It's the secret I made to Chloe, because Chloe knows everything.
Chloe wants you to tell us.
Chloe does?
She
You've
does.
spoken to Chloe?
I have.
Oh, that's good. I wouldn't tell strangers.
No.
Okay. Well, we found some kind of weapon,
A weapon.
and it made me want to stand in the alleyway and fire this great signal flare into the sky. But we were down at the that old playhouse on the river, the Miskatonic Playhouse, and we looked up into the sky, and the stars are right. I said the stars are right tonight, Chloe. We have to do it. And we fired this thing into the sky, and I heard a strange melody. Do you hear the strange melody? I'd like a power roll, please, to see whether you hear a melody.
I'm not certain if I want to or not, to be honest. Okay, power roll of 60. And I failed.
Yeah. You hear a melody. You hear a strange melody, and it's soothing. It's an undulating melody. You look around, you can't quite see a source for it. But, it continues, we met with, Artemis and Devlin. They wanted us to have a look into the mist. And he pulls back. He is really afraid of what he's seeing, and he always starts to close down again. And he looks at you and says, "You're my friend. I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. It's gonna hurt me.
Don't look at it.
Okay.
Tell me about it, and I'll look at it for you.
Okay. You look into the mist. Give me another power roll.
Okay, 60 again. 1. No, 1. Yes.
You feel something materializing in the room, but it doesn't quite materialize. And Anthony draws back from you immediately. Maybe you're not my friend. You said you were gonna look at it, and you didn't look. And he starts rocking backwards and forwards. Somebody give me a psych roll.
I think that's me. Could I, at this juncture, assure him, I assure you, sir, we are your friends. We have indeed spoken to your friends, and all we wish is to bring you back into the fold of your Lord and Saviour.
Okay.
See if that has any
I'm going to
effect.
have backed myself to the door. I've got my hand in my pocket around the grenade.
Okay. That's a fumble. Okay.
You fall into his hand.
Excellent. Fortunately, he fails his spot hidden and doesn't see anything on your person, but he will leap up and attack. 1 to 3, 4 to 7, 7 to 10. 1 to 3. He attacks Zebedee. Do you want to give me a spot hidden? Because there's something you might be able to get out of this
Okay.
surprise attack.
Spot hidden at 55. I rolled a 3.
Excellent. You can dodge or fight back, but I wouldn't worry. He just screams at you wildly and throws himself at you. You're not my friend. You need to get out of here now.
Dodge.
He doesn't need you. He
Oh,
just
okay,
throws
sorry,
himself at you wildly, and he starts banging his head against the wall. You're not my friend. Get them out of here. Dr. Black, Devlin, Dr. Black, get them out
I'm
of
going
here.
to knock loudly on the door.
Okay. Knock loudly. Please give me a SAN roll, Mr. Wentworth.
That is a 40. My SAN is 55.
Excellent. You sort of go, oh, that's loud. That's very unnerving. We need to go. The screaming isn't helping either. As you are in this room and a guard is unlocking, so let us cross back over to the other side of it.
Enjoying fortune cookies.
Actually, so as soon as we get into the Chinese restaurant, I'm
Yeah.
immediately going over to the fortune cookies.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask someone there for. Can I?
I'm right there next to him.
Behind him.
Sorry, can I have a pencil, please?
Sure. Hey, go, son. You gonna write your own fortune cookie?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Yeah.
That's very odd. Don't you think?
No, I just wanted to write everybody a nice fortune.
Hey, there you go. I tell you what, I'll crack a fortune cookie open for you. It simply says, did you hear that? Did you hear something? I don't know, these cookies are pretty good. Have you heard anything recently?
Have you?
No, I didn't hear nothing. I didn't hear
Well,
nothing.
that's it.
I just like fortune cookie. I just wanted some fortune cookie.
Anybody else want a fortune cookie?
I think I'll take a fortune cookie. if
Okay,
you don't
well,
mind.
As long as they're free.
Fortune says, you cannot touch me. What does that mean?
You cannot touch me. Well, I'll tell you what this means. This means that as a sovereign citizen,
Oh, wow, you want to know something?
I do not have to abide by the laws of this land. But the Constitution is there to protect us, and we must be willing to do what we must to save this country from the likes.
I'll have my fortune cookie as well.
Okay, there we go.
Can I try and write something on the slide during this on one of the fortune cookie
You
labels?
can give me a stealth roll. It simply asks, what's up with you?
That's what my mama used to say.
I'll take one too.
Okay.
Which might be.
I'm going to use luck on my 40 over 20.
Okay.
You
Well,
can't call them
that's
on
fun. This one just says, ouch.
I must say that's a most odd thing for a clown to have.
No, it's not.
Give me a spot hidden, please. All of you can give me a spot hidden.
Why not?
Oh. What's base spot here?
Ooh. 25.
25. Well, that's a fail. 40.
Pass.
This is a success.
Success.
Yes.
Okay, 3 of you notice a black widow spider crawl out of this fortune cookie onto Uncle Giggles' finger.
I'll just kind of stand in between them and just look at them both with my back to Uncle Giggles, who's just eating his fortune cookie, and I'm just going to slide the little note that I've written on,
You've written on the, yeah.
and I'm just going to slide it over, and it just says, keep smiling, Uncle Giggles is killing people. And then I'm just going to turn with a big fake smile on my face, just turn back to Uncle Giggles.
Very good idea, boy.
It's fine, Uncle Giggles.
Just as you come through, demolishing your fortune cookies, a very amazingly attractive film star walks through and says, "What is going on here? Do we have guests for our Chinese restaurant?"
I say, you look familiar, and with my
Do I, honey?
art
Do I?
and craft, singing and dancing, would I possibly recognise this?
Sure, have it with the bonus die.
Thank you.
Just in case there's a fumble in there.
That is a 60, and my arts and craft dancing is 65.
Excellent. This is Chloe Kershaw, movie star. She is a very forthright member of the church whilst maintaining a very illustrious career in the silent pictures.
Oh, well, I do declare, Miss Kershaw, I have to admit I am a massive fan of your work. Do you remember that little film that you did? I think it was called The Dancing Dollies of 1918.
Oh, honey, I've made so many films that I forget them.
I went and saw that in the picture house every single night for a fortnight. My mother said that I must have been starstruck or something. You were the reason that I went into the dancing as well. Here, let me show you what I can do. I want to be a star.
no.
And let me show you how I can be a star.
Oh, that's okay. I thought you were fishing for a bonus on your charm roll, but you can dance for me if you like.
I love that the keeper's literally putting the clues right in front of us, and then we're going, let's dance!
That is a regular success, a 50 under 65.
Let's see. She gets caught up in the moment. That's her power roll. She tries to resist, but she can't resist, and she's up there dancing with you, and you do a bit of a duet and everything like that.
While I'm dancing,
Oh, right, there's an ulterior motive.
and there is indeed. While I'm dancing, I would like to say to Miss Kershaw, so you see, this is exactly the way that we can be passing along the dance, the traditions, but did you ever used to dance with a man called Anthony?
Ooh, yeah, give me that charm roll with a bonus die.
Oh, that is a 70, which is a failure, but the bonus die is a 8.
Excellent. Is she sort of like tapping along with you? Go, oh, Anthony, he's such a good boy. You know, you should meet a guy like him. He'll do anything you want to do.
What has he done for you as we get into the climax of the tap down? But probably on the counter now, I think.
He found some books and he read them out to us, and it was amazing.
He read them out?
He read them out.
He read them out?
Oh, Lord.
And what did those books say?
Who said the stars are right, the stars are right.
The stars are right, the stars are right.
Stars are right, stars are right. They just, no, stop this. Who are you people? What are you doing in this restaurant?
Well, I can ask the same thing about you.
I own this place. It's my restaurant.
That's why I'm not asking.
Oh, heavens above. What do you want?
What do we want?
Spring rolls!
Yeah, Anthony's up at the asylum.
Dumplings. I hope they're rather good.
Dumplings. Really? You're eating at a time like this?
Your heart is soup.
Excuse me, sir. You look like the most sensible one out of there.
Yes,
Is there anything I can do to help you? I believe you might have a deadly spider on your hand, though.
I don't know. I'm going to try and just get it off.
Okay, give me a luck roll.
I like that. I believe you've got a deadly spider in your hand. That is a 20.
Yeah,
over,
yes, you
40.
brush this. You three, give me a luck roll.
Oh, that is a 30 under 50. That's just a success.
50 under 60, we're fine.
40 under 65.
We're
The
all fine.
spider falls to the floor and doesn't land on any of you.
I stamp on it.
You stamp on it.
Even Uncle Giggles is getting into the dancing mood.
Oh, heavens above, that's you. That's your name, sir. Uncle Giggles, I can see why. Is there anything I can help you with?
I think if you could just take us to our table, and I believe my friend wants some spring rolls, and who are we to deny them?
Very well, very well. Okay, yeah. And she sort of like claps, and a very formal-looking waiter appears and escorts you over to the table where they take your orders. And are you ordering food, or are you just sitting here to...
I glare at Alfonse.
I just want spring rolls.
Spring rolls.
Well, if he's
okay.
eating, I think we should eat as well. Can we have wonton? Can we have, soup and prawn crackers? And Lester, what would you be having?
Dumplings.
Dumplings. I think it's a good idea, a mighty fine idea.
Do you?
I was Alfonse, will you excuse us for a moment? If you could just let us have a chat, please.
Me?
Yes. Please.
Yeah.
Certainly, gentlemen, there's a telephone booth over there you could use for privacy. We'll be
Just a minute. It will take a minute.
Seems good.
I'm going to give my rosary to Lily. She'll be like, this is my mother's. Could you just
Oh, that's very nice.
look after it? Just. Oh shit.
Thank you, dear boy. And I sort of usher him away. And while he's out, I'll say, I'm very worried about Alfonse. And look, I'm keeping my composure, but he killed someone. When we were up in that antiques shop, he killed someone. And there's real tears coming from his eyes.
Okay.
He stabbed someone in the throat. Look at the blood on my face. He stabbed someone.
All I'm saying is that not only bad people kill people, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. I personally ain't judging anyone because sometimes you gotta kill someone, and that's alright.
If we weren't supposed to kill people, why would the Second Amendment allow us to have guns?
I'm not sure that's what the Second Amendment
Whichever amendment. I mean, as a sovereign citizen, I don't really care about the amendments, but I know that they... Which one is it that does guns? Is it second?
Second, yeah.
It's like,
Alfonse,
well, if the King of England walks into my house, what are you going to do about it?
I'll grab Lily's hands and I'll just say, look, just please protect me.
Uncle Giggles, I promise you that I will.
Let's have psych rolls from Lester and Lily.
I mean, Alfonse looks pretty
Absolutely
guilty.
not.
He's
That's a failure.
trying giving you his rosary and saying, look after my mum's rosary.
But Uncle Giggles, I've understood. That's why he gave me his mother's rosary. He's so ashamed of his actions, he does not want the spirit of his mother to be sullied by his hand. We have to stop him before he kills again.
He gave the rosary to the other man he killed. And he said something about his mother.
Look, everyone, no one's killing no one.
Mr.
Okay,
Giggles,
we're all
please,
friends here.
Please just help me, please.
You protect me.
We have to look out for us.
Alfonse is standing in the phone booth crying.
We're falling apart.
He's coming back. He's coming back.
Pretend nothing happened. Pretend nothing happened.
I didn't say anything, please.
Okay.
All right.
Does anybody want to know? We're just going to chow down on your food.
I think I will be very careful about eating my food if I think that Alfonse has been anywhere near it.
Okay, Alfonse has just been over to the phone booth or something.
Yeah, is Chloe still around or is she gone?
Chloe is hovering around. She isn't really doing much, but certainly she is around, showing the showing the face. Hey, folks, how you doing? The movie star side of things.
Do we speak to Chloe about the?
Well, I have already managed to determine some of the things. She and Lily visibly moves away slightly. They were talking about a book which told them that the stars are right, that they read in. I do not know where this book might be, but it's possible that we might be able to find the book. And Giggles, that there Kalashnikov of yours, or Freedom Maker as we call it, where I'm from. I don't suppose you got bullets for you, did you?
Oh, yes, it came with bullets.
Oh God, no!
The man gave me a spare magazine as well.
Oh, fantastic. Heat or...
I'm going to look at Lily and do like the hand-neck motion.
I mean, that's a threat.
Can I make a psychology roll on this one?
I'm just staring at her.
No,
just like,
we can let that fail right.
That's fine. And Lily locks eyes with Uncle Giggles and clutches the rosary tighter.
Okay.
and then a big wild smile at Giggles.
How are you going to rather? Do you all just sort of like eat nervously in your food.
In silence.
Fine, Lester has not looked up any of this. He thinks everyone's nervous about killing people, but he's killed people. It's,
Marvellous.
things happen.
Folks,
Eating dinner, just playing with your plastic.
I'm just like, the dumplings are really
luck is not in play for this roll. I'm going to need you to make me a hard constitution roll,
For the
please.
dumplings?
No.
That is a failure.
Flip and shuffle?
Flip and shuffle, yeah.
Oh, I wish I had picked that.
So 2 failures, 3 failures.
3 failures. Hey! It's like a...
I feel like the 10 should be a critical success because technically, if the Joker is a fumble and the ace is a 10, we're missing a 1. We have a fumble, we have a 9.
Ace is the one.
What is
Ace,
10?
10 is like a double O.
Fail for me as well.
Okay. We're all failed.
All failed. There we go. It's
we go.
99 into your 1 ton. Okay, let's come back to the.
People solving the mystery.
We're currently locked in an asylum cell, so let's not get too much.
Still got way more chance than we have of solving this mystery.
That's true.
I think you're going to solve the mystery real easy now.
You guys are going to spend the rest of the scenario in a Chinese restaurant's bathroom.
The guard is looking in the window as the chap, Anthony comes around again and says, "What are you doing? You're not my friend." And we're in Dex order, so Anthony has a pretty low Dex. He's not in any great shape.
I got 60.
17.
Okay, so you two go first, so we'll just work down the table.
Well, I mean,
Wentworth, what is your move? He's frantic. He's going to jump one of you. You don't know which one it may be.
I'm going to let you go first because I'm busy reacting to the loud hammering on the door. So there's a moment of me cowering in the corner.
Wilburforce, what is your action?
Okay, I'm actually going to pound on the door. Say, let us out, let us out.
Okay, so you're turning your back on the madman.
I am,
Okay,
yes,
good.
indeed.
Zebedee, down to you.
Yes. I am going to, with compassion, beat him a bit.
Excellent,
Take
excellent.
up my compassion stick and show him this.
That's the line of the game.
Please make your fighting brawl.
Yep, so I'm going to roll 25. And
25.
Get him.
fail horribly.
That's a failure. Okay, he's going to fight
Champion
back.
arty.
And he actually, what's his brawl? Actually, no, he fights back and he actually hits you for 2 points of damage. So just keep a mental note on your hit points. And it is his go to attack. He's going to grab you and... Yeah, he grabs you and he starts throttling you, trying to strangle you. No, you're not going to ruin the ceremony. It's going to be fine. Everyone's going to be happy. Everyone's going to be good. Everyone's going to hear the tune. As he's throttling you.
So, am I able to dodge the attempt to throttle, or...?
He has landed and is throttling you. So next round we'll do a strength to see if you can break it. Unless Wentworth and Wilburforce want to turn around, interject, and outnumber the adversary.
Anything happening to the door?
The guy's trying to get his key in it, and it's not working.
I'm going to turn back and I'm going to try and get him off of.
Okay, fantastic. So you have now outnumbered Anthony, and so he gets a penalty die, and you get a bonus die.
Okay. So let's say fail. And that is even worse.
Excellent. He's wriggling around. He's got Zebedee in some kind of chokehold. Zebedee's going, get off. But he's saying, no, you're not going to spoil it. Tonight's going to go perfect. And topple around, I think.
You've got a clown who's a fighter, and we've got fighters who are clowns. This is all sideways.
Some kind of poetry here.
Yeah. Okay, so hands still clapped to his ears. He just staggers round, and I'd like to try and kick him in the head.
Excellent. He take a bonus on that?
Fantastic. My brawl is only. I'm assuming we don't have the weapons that are listed here because I haven't been lugging around a fencing foil and a shotgun this whole
I
time,
would
right?
assume not. No, that's
Not traditional butler.
I made the assumption I didn't have my elephant gun with me.
surprising. Your elephant gun is in this deck, though, the deck of many weapons.
Okay, so I'm glad I have a bonus die.
Excellent, thank you. So that fumble translates into
Oh my god.
Hey, that's a hard success. Wentworth, describe what you do to poor Anthony as he.
So he's sort of like almost kneeling on your chest, trying to like choke you out, and I'm like half crazed with the hammering on the door and the screaming. So it really is just a kind of a stagger in a circle and an attempt to make at least one of these noises stop. So he lashes out with a lovely Oxford shoe and just catches him on the temple and knocks him askew.
Knocks him askew as he lands flat on the floor, and you see him crumple. He just rolls up into a ball and starts crying and rocking. I'm gonna miss it tonight. I'm gonna miss it. And the orderly opens the door and opens and goes, hey, what's going on? What did you say to me? I thought you were. Go on, get out of here, you. And you're escorted out, and you see a chap outside looking at some grass.
So, can I clarify? When he started shouting,
Yep.
he was calling for the doctor and for Devlin?
He said, Dr. Black, Devlin. And he was expecting them to come, but no, I don't think they did.
Okay. As we're going out, we don't see the doctor at all, do we?
No, you'd have thought he might have hung around to actually, say some things to you if you discovered that. No, he's gone.
Say to the person escorting us out, I need to see Dr. Devlin Black.
Oh, I'm afraid he's left for the evening.
Okay.
Do you know where he would have gone? Steve?
Oh, he's, I don't know.
So Devlin and Artemis were there when he saw the thing. Devlin is Dr. Black.
Yeah.
And there's a ceremony, and everyone's going to hum a tune.
And we don't know where it is.
We don't know where it is at all.
Well,
Right,
I am reasonably certain the others are going to make a better
I'm going to
go.
Stop reading ahead.
I'm going to get out some cash and see if I can trigger the memory of where Dr. Devlin Black may be heading.
Let's what do you persuade, charm?
Yes. Credit rating would be good.
It'll give you a bonus to whatever you're trying to do, the money.
Okay. So I've got a credit rating of 70, and I'm on base of everything else.
Do you not have any social?
No social rules.
I've got intimidate, but it really isn't an intimidation.
You could look. I'll give you some money if I'll beat you up.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you want me to roll credit rating first and see if I can get a bonus?
If you're doing money on one of the less social rolls, but if you're doing intimidate, you can just roll straight intimidate, but with a bonus die.
Let's go with straight intimidate. So 70 list and 80 list. I think we better spend a lot.
It's either that or trying to get the info out of the strung out grass watcher outside in case he's seen where he went. But that's going to be the same thing again. I don't know if he's reliable.
Yeah. I think we spent a lot.
Go ahead.
We spent a lot.
Spend a luck. He usually takes a walk with that film star, Chloe. Apparently it's a special night. I think he may propose to her. He said something about the stars being right. So, he'll be down at that place.
That place.
Yeah, that place. Yeah. Do you want to give me your hypnosis roll?
I will. So, once again, my hypnosis roll is 46. 46. Yeah.
Okay, see if you can. Do you want to? So you're pushing your hypnosis roll, is that right?
Yes.
And
I failed. It's okay.
Okay. He said, "Get out of here! What are you doing?" And he almost moves to strike you, but you leave empty-handed. As this, you were probably sure that something's happened to this guy. There was some parts where he thinks he's telling you something, but he's not saying the words. Almost like somebody's messed with his mind. You might have come across that earlier in the evening, if you recall.
Yes.
So where are you headed as you step out and see this poor guy with a sort of like a vest sort of thing, just tied up, going, "Oh man, that's a lot of grass. I've never seen so much grass."
I mean, as far as I understand, we know something's going to happen somewhere.
Yeah, that's where we're at. There's a location.
I think we need to ask this guy.
Can we flick him a shiny penny?
He didn't want to penny, he wanted greenback.
Oh,
so get $2 out.
Okay.
In fact, get 3.
3. Oh.
Get us a
2, and then there's
solution.
another one for you. If you can tell us where Dr. Black is likely to go in the evening with, I believe, Chloe is his friend.
Oh. Yeah, she's real pretty, isn't she?
Yeah.
Ah, but you know she's a really good churchgoer. She goes to church every Sunday, and she goes to Revenue's church all the time. She's very, very upstanding citizen. She
Reverence.
a Revener, Artemis Revener.
Right.
And again, Artemis and Devlin were the people who were there when he saw the stars.
Give him the $3.
Oh, thank you. He like runs away as it echoes into the distance.
We made something today. I mean, that's
What is your plan? We have some snoozing entertainers on one side, and as you step into what assumes you have a vehicle at your disposal, where is your final
We were
destination?
joking about it, but it sounds like tossing a grenade through a church window does kind of solve a lot of problems.
Was that the Reverend we spoke to right at the beginning?
Yeah.
Yeah. Back to the church.
Back to the church.
Yeah. So we, I guess, get into the car that we must have had to get out to Arkham Asylum.
There's been a terrible mix-up. We're in a clown car. You guys were in a limo.
Unfortunately, they're in the boot of a limo. And we'll head over to the church where it all starts.
Fantastic. Do you race up to the church, or do you approach sneakily, or
Sneakily, I think.
Would you? Yeah.
I think we park a little way away,
Okay.
and we will attempt to get close enough to the church so we see. Is there lights on? Is there things happening? Is the church?
Give me listen rolls. Let's find out.
Are there mysterious tunes on the night there?
Well, Zebedee's
Humming.
got.
What's space listen?
You are definitely humming something.
15, or is it more than that?
10.
I was gonna, is it only 10? Good God, I was going to say 20.
I thought it was 20.
It'd be really good if it's 20.
20
Yeah,
and
it would be
split it
really
into
good.
25.
Yeah, if it's good, yeah. It's 20, yeah.
20. There we go. Yeah, okay, so who's going to?
Listen.
I failed.
I haven't rolled,
It's a natural
drawn,
skill.
whatever. Thank you muchly. No.
So I heard.
Okay, you can hear there is some kind of exclaiming going on from within the meeting house.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
Somebody in the meeting house. Sneak in. The meeting house, was it one door straight in, or can we get into the meeting house?
You can go through the big main doors, or you could look for another
We'll look
entrance.
for another entrance.
Okay, there are side entrances, one where the pastor usually creeps out from the service. I will need, to come around the side and greet the people as they leave. I am going to need a stealth roll if you are approaching stealthily, or...
What's the base for stealth?
20.
Is there anything? Yeah, I've got 45. I'm a quiet chap. So I'll sneak up.
I think, based on
Shoes.
my abilities,
I failed it. Same.
I was going to head to the front door and wait for the sneaky people to get in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm standing at the front door, off to the side.
Okay, so who made the...
I failed.
I'm staying with him because I've got the same
Okay.
stealthy.
My shoes are squeakier than I expected.
Okay, let's
I'll
have
squeak his
I said I've never squeaky shoes.
Okay. You're pretty sure you make some noise, but you don't hear any reaction to the noise that you make. But you can hear some shouting and not screaming, but there is definitely an argument going on. You'd have to move a little closer. It sounds like one, maybe two voices and maybe another. So, yeah, what would you want to do?
I sort of attract their attention and then make like they're arguing kind of motion. That's what it could be ducks.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
He's making that
That's what it
snapping
means.
crocodile.
Yeah, it's crabs. And then
What do you want to do?
I'll cautiously press my ear to the door to see if I can make out what's being said.
Bang, bang, bang.
Yeah, you can hear what you believe is the voice of Artemis Revner, the person who hired you, saying, "What am I supposed to do with these? This isn't what we agreed. You said you..." Oh, I died.
Darkness descends.
Yeah, this isn't what darkness descends. This isn't what we agreed to. There was nothing about this about when you wanted to use the meeting house. What are you going to do with them? And then you hear the cold voice of, "I'm going to get rid of them." The voice of Dr. Black.
Save us. Yeah. I point aggressively at the door, like, go.
Okay.
And then we pull it open.
Okay.
We'll go.
Open the door, allow Wilburforce to go in.
Okay, Wilburforce, you stumble into this central chamber. On the altar in front of you, you can see 4 trussed-up bodies lying there. Standing over them in ornate, ritualistic robes is the film star. Chloe, yes, Chloe from Cards gone. Chloe Kershaw, standing there with a sacrificial dagger, and she says, "I must have calm. I must have calm. This is the moment. The stars are truly right tonight. We must open the portal so we can all hear the music."
How close is she to these 4?
Distance.
She got there
Who
quick.
specifically is she closest to?
Well, like I say, you are. Well, that's what Luck's for. You are on. Yeah, let's go for it. You are on 4 separate altars, and she is just walking between them. You hear pacing, and do you move into a position where you can see? Yes, you've moved into a position where you can see these folks. And like I say, Artemis is saying, "This is not what we agreed." And Devlin is trying to remonstrate with her. And Chloe just says, "Devlin, stop this noise." And very strangely, Devlin unfurls his cloak and he fires a flamethrower at Artemis Revner, who dies horribly as she runs from the church past you, Wilburforce. I'm going to need a sound roll from Wentworth and Wilburforce, please.
Okay.
No, absolutely.
Nope. Okay then. Take another card and let's see how high it is.
9.
Oh, right.
10.
Okay.
Come on.
So let's just shuffle these, and this is for Wentworth,
Oh god, he's not screaming as he goes past, is he?
and that is for Wilburforce. Wentworth, what happens to you as you see this horrific sight, as the fullness of this night descends upon you?
I am institutionalized. So,
Okay, so before that happens, how are you creating this situation where you will be institutionalized? Is it madness? What do you do? Have a think of that, and we'll just come to Wilburforce. Wilburforce, what bouts of madness does this horrid death of the person who is employing you?
Going to a fugue state.
A fugue state. Please describe a fugue state.
It says you awake, and so I've passed out.
Okay, so you pass
I
out.
passed out, and then there's some things that will happen afterwards.
Fine. Okay. Flip me another card and let's see how long you pass out for.
One.
Okay, so you faint for a round or so. Zebedee, you see a flaming woman rush by. You're not entirely sure what has happened. It's too quick for you to see. What do you want to do?
Okay, step into the hall.
Uh-huh.
Are the Doctor and Chloe reasonably close together?
They are very close together. He's almost schmoozing her, saying, "Who shall we kill first? Will it be the funny man or the rest of them?"
I've got my hand grenade in my hand as I'm on the floor.
Pick up the hand grenade, safely having to go into his pocket, and just lob it gently to between Chloe and Finn.
Okay.
First?
So,
You're going to pull the pin first?
Which one is pulling the pin?
Give me a throw roll, please.
Okay.
Let's see how good this is.
All this hard investigative work. All over to be thrown away.
did you enjoy that?
I need.
Come on.
So the base throw is 20?
But not trying to get.
25.
No, that's fine.
2.
Everyone.
You four, start to come round as you hear a ting, ting, ting. And you can see a grenade has landed at the feet of this person standing with a... you are bound. If you have skills to do something like escapology or something like that. Sorry?
Sleight of hand?
I will accept a sleight of hand to undo some knots.
What about being an acrobat? Kind of.
Can I use dexterity to roll off the altar, behind the altar, the side away from, so the blast is at least deflected by the altar?
Ooh, okay, so that's what you're going to try. Lester, what's your move? As you hear ding, ding,
I want
ding.
to use sleight of hand to like.
Same for me. That's what I'm doing. Slice of hand.
Okay.
He's level
You
like
say,
the
You can just call it the
I'm
problem.
going
Alfonse?
to.
goes first.
I'm going to do the opposite to Lily and try and roll off my altar towards the grenade so that I can then try and headbutt it away.
Grenade.
Wow.
Okay, so
Attach your face at all, or yeah.
Lester, please give me your boom, Lester.
That's what I needed.
Magically, total rolls, excellent. We'll actually, what's your dex order? So Lester's gone first. Who's next?
I'm 50.
It'll be me. I'm 90.
90, 80, 50.
I'm last.
Okay, so yeah.
I go first.
Thanks.
Okay.
That's
You roll off. You roll off the altar and knock yourself out.
okay.
There you go. Lily.
It's 80 on 80.
Oh, okay. So Lily rolls backwards, trying to get away from some of the blast. Uncle Giggles.
Uncle Giggles does a 3 over 50.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Your hands are free. What would you like to do? You literally have probably about 6 seconds before this grenade goes off. So, Uncle Giggles, what is your...
Is my AK-47 still in my pants?
Of course it's not.
It is. Oh joy! Oh joy of joys! Okay, I am
We're going to kill the villains
I am
with your
going to
AK-47.
take out my AK-47. I'm just going to laugh. And I'm going to fire it indiscriminately everywhere. Not at the villains, just everywhere. Like... Like, so yeah, just everywhere, auto fire.
Fantastic. Okay. Okay, folks. This is how it goes.
Being unconscious on the floor is actually a win in this situation. I'm out. I'm alive.
I mean, I'm on the floor too, so.
Oh, bugger.
There is an almighty explosion, Wentworth. In your madness, you are scream at the noise, and please give me a dex roll with a bonus. Any luck left? You are allowed to spend it.
Actually, out of a 30 and a 70, 30 is definitely below my dex.
You hear the explosion, but you dive out of the way into a side chamber or something like that. You don't see what happens next. The grenade explodes, piercing the tanks of the flamethrower, which explode in a voluminous eruption of flame.
I have this on this still. Does that also explode?
Funnily enough, if you,
3 luck rolls.
if you cook plastic explosive, it doesn't go off. It's very sad. You can actually cook with plastic explosives. However, you are. Let's see how much damage you take. This is the
I'm
number.
running away.
Exactly, and you'll have a half damage of 6. So you take 3 points of damage as you are covered in flaming
Still double digits.
liquids. Yes.
Is this all of this or just?
You landed the wrong side or the right
I
side?
landed the right side of the,
Okay.
away from the.
You are also protected from damage, taking 4 points of, and this is burning damage. So it's not just a one-off. It will continue to burn until you put it out.
I'm already on the floor, so I think I stop, drop, and roll as much as I can.
Newman, you take 8 of burning damage, but you don't know anything about it. This is an apocalyptic sight as Uncle Giggles takes 9 points of damage and is flooded with this burning liquid.
Jason Bourne.
As this cackling, Uncle Giggles, describe the scene. You are on fire.
As the fire envelops me, I think only of my mother and all the people I have to kill to appease my mother. And it feels like a retribution as the flame pours out, as my skin melts across my face. And I just laugh harder and I pull that trigger harder. As he just pulls it around everyone.
Machine gun fire rakes these pews. Zebedee, where are you?
So where he fell down, I'm still basically standing over him because I picked up the thing. I don't know how far away
Okay,
from that.
give me a luck roll to see how far this damage explodes.
Okay, my luck is missing. Okay, my luck is 45. So, and I'm on line.
You're on a light. You two are hit.
But
Do you
I'm
have-
going to blow away our last remaining piece of luck on myself. It would also cover you because I'm standing.
Exactly.
Dying here, like,
You take 5 points of burning damage as you are blown out of the church. Wilburforce, you take 1 point of burning damage, but you are on fire unless somebody.
Did I hit anyone with my bullets? Are we getting to that?
Now I would like anybody conscious to make a dodge roll.
Yes, this is where we use the luck.
Am I in an adjoining room at this point, or am I
You have
in,
dived to safety.
Nice.
If we're unconscious,
You're currently smouldering and burning, and
would we assume that there's another round of damage?
we'll soon find out.
That is a 40, which is exactly my dodge.
Okay, you dodge, okay, and
I rolled a 14, I have a 35.
okay.
Sorry.
Yep, and you want to roll?
Yeah, I'm gonna
30 and I rolled a 60.
Okay, Uncle
I
Giggles.
spent like
Luck.
Excellent. Uncle Giggles,
only
please.
5, so technically I have most of the card left.
What is the damage of an AK-47, please?
AK-47 is 2d6 plus 1.
2d6. So if you hit, you take 6 points of damage on top of the burning damage you already have. Please take the damage you have taken previously again and let me know if you are still kicking.
I got hit.
Yeah.
We got hit.
Dead. So how many?
Do I take damage from the AK-47 as I'm prone and unconscious?
You're out of the way. Okay, so let's look at the damage. Alfonse, you unconsciously smell some sort of burning. What are your thoughts as you drift away into a clown nightmare?
If I hear the giggling, I'm just holding my mother's rosary incredibly tight.
Have you given
As I hear the giggling, I just grab my shirt and wish I had my mother's rosary and I pull it tight.
Die.
And I smell what could be mistaken for my mother's cooking.
Oh.
And I think that's the last thought I have as I wince with the laugh and the gunshots and the
Smells
laugh.
good.
Yeah.
She passed away. Zebedee, what happened? You've taken burning damage and machine gun damage.
And I'd
What
have taken 7
happens?
points of damage.
And what happens, Zebedee, as this maniac burning clown shoots at you? What are your last thoughts as your character's life ends?
Mainly slight disappointment. It was just, that didn't work out.
Wait a minute. Wilburforce, as you are unconscious on the floor,
Was only unconscious for 1 round.
you have awoken. You are on fire, and bullets are coming towards you. Please give me a dodge roll.
Oh, dodge roll.
Ooh. You dodged some. How many points did you take?
I've only taken 2 because it was a 1 on my burning damage.
There
so
we
that's
go.
2 now.
2 now.
But I can't remember why I'm here, who I am, why my life has gone on, why I'm lying down now,
This is
and
some
there's
crazy
not much going
stuff.
on. It is
Why is this clown doing these things?
So I am just going to try and get up and run.
You run, Wilburforce. You don't know what this is about. You make it out of the meeting place. Let's get back to Uncle Giggles, who is sort of pumping bullets to the end. Uncle Giggles, is your mother happy with you?
I hope so. I've got 4 hit points left. I'm on fire. I'm probably going to die
Yeah.
pretty soon. Who else is left alive at this point?
You can see Lester and Lily.
We're running.
Lily is
I've been
hiding
running.
behind a altar, and Lester is legging it.
Okay. I mean, it's. I'm going to take a direct shot at one of you, and I'm going to. Can I do a roll to see who that's going to be?
Pick a gun.
Odds and evens, maybe, or
Who wants red and who wants black?
I will take. I'm trying to think what I've got most of in the deck. What have you so far? Oh, not counting. Not a good plan. I'll take red.
Okay. You're black. So pull a card, please.
But
Uncle.
I'm a moving target, so you get a penalty die to me.
Ah, yes, that's fair.
And you like me, so you get a penalty
He
die.
doesn't like
I
it.
don't think he likes anyone.
It's never like it. What have we got?
You got black.
That is a black, so that is.
Who's black?
You were.
Well, you
dear.
get a penalty die.
So it's a penalty die. So open fire with your AK-47.
Now, is it a firearms roll?
It is firearms.
Yeah. What's the base? Because I'm not that good at it.
Rifle is 20.
Rifle's 20. Okay, that's a 3.
Got any luck to
30.
spend?
Yes, I'm going to spend a luck.
No,
Of course I'm
you have a
gonna-
penalty die.
Penalty die. Yes, that's
It
right.
might be a fumble. You might not be able to spend
It's
like that.
it's a 20. I don't need to spend a luck.
Well, no, we can
Penalty, not
penalty
bonus.
die.
Penalty die, not bonus.
Oh, okay. I'll spend a luck.
Luck, so it could be spent
No,
on
we had each
PvP.
assigned.
Oh, you each had your own.
Yeah.
Oh, what a fastness.
2 seconds.
Okay.
Lester, you take 6 points of damage as machine gun bullets rake you in the back as you escape.
I have 1 hit point left.
You crawl out and escape the meeting house. So 1, 2, 3 escapees. Do we have a fourth escapee?
I would like to see whether there's anything around that could be used as an improvised weapon.
You're gonna fight the clown.
Fight the clown.
See a volleyball roll out of Alfonse's head.
I'm going to pick up the Volleyball
This is one weakness.
and I throw it into his. Throw it at him to see whether I can
Make him choke on it.
make him touch it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Okay.
I am actually going like, ha, ha, my mouth's open. So,
I'm going to need a really good card. I'm not sure if you got one left in it.
Unless it's a fumble.
Unless it's,
it's like a fumble.
okay. It's a 60, but I am going to use my luck to try yes.
There it is.
Directly into his windpipe.
Please, Uncle Giggles, please describe how you die.
As he's gunning down Lester as best he can, the volleyball goes into his mouth. He goes, starts punching at his throat. 4 hit points left.
And you collapse into the burning flames.
Flames and volleyball, like
As-
all of it, straight down.
Straight down. The four of you stagger outside. Wentworth is in an absolute state, giggling manically. Wentworth, you can
Make-up smile with his Giggles, yeah, and just smile.
You can hear a tune in your head. Wilburforce, you can hear a tune in your head as well. And I think both of you are going to get carted off to Welcome Asylum. Lester, Lily.
I still have the dynamite. Can I also? How destroyed is the church? Because I can do another.
You can lob the dynamite in.
Why not?
Yeah, there we go.
Extra.
You throw some dynamite in, and the church explodes, collapsing the building on the scene.
I will return.
Lily, what is your actions as some dynamite comes in through the doors?
I mean, you're leaving, right?
I'm going to try and leave if I can.
Okay.
Can I make
I've killed my father.
a jump?
I'm okay.
Oh, please make a
Jump away from.
jump out of the meeting house.
What are you doing?
I have 50 on my jump.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's
You should have danced
okay.
away. You have 65 dancing.
That would have been unusual.
50. Like Jason Statham. Explosion. Boom. Lily. Launched forwards. Away. Cool
Clown
guys.
shoe in the background, floating through the air. Her dress like puffed out like a parachute, it's actually like propelling her.
Yeah.
But someone's looking at stockings going.
And that is where we draw our tale to a close. We have 4 survivors of Cthulhu Cards. 2 are institutionalized. 2 certainly have a tale to tell, that's for sure. So thank you very much for playing. We'll go around the table and tell people where they can find you. I'm Cosmic. You can find me at Cosmic Outpost or Roll for Sanity, that's a number 4, on Twitter. And obviously at the Miskatonic Playhouse.
I'm Pete. Well, you see me on the Miskatonic Playhouse as a player, hopefully as a
Do you want to promote anything? Do you write any scenarios?
I will promote the Miskatonic Playhouse. I wrote Flesh Runes, if anyone has played that. Fantastic. And if you've reviewed it, even better. Thank you very much. And Newman has played it, keeped it for these lovely people right here. And it's absolutely stellar, so thank you very much, guys. And if you enjoy it, please buy it, because it's great.
Next up.
I'm T.A. Newman, host of the Miskatonic Playhouse, author of The Prisoner's Dilemma, Secret Santa, and Be My Valentine. And you can see me playing other people's scenarios at the Miskatonic Playhouse.
I'm Stu, surprise, surprise, also Miskatonic Playhouse. Published Dragon of Wantley, hosted Hostility, Dropping Nelson's Blood, Tentacle of Regency Side. You can find me on YouTube for random folk music at Where Is Pablo?
Amazing. Hello, I'm Phaedra. I'm Miskatonic Playhouse and Stars Are Right. You can find me at both.
Stars Are
If
Right.
you don't know how to spell Phaedra, you can look at my back.
Hey.
Find me on all the social media and at Stars Are Right. Oh, and my scenarios, both print on demand. Good vibes only in the Castle of Greed. Check them out. More are coming.
Awesome.
I'm Mr. Howl, I illustrate scenarios, and I'm also on the Stars Are Right podcast. So find me, you can search Mr. Howl Art to find my pictures.
Fantastic.
I'm Targrad. You can find me on both the Miskatonic Playhouse Discord group, the Stars Are Right Discord group, among others. I have a scenario, the Basswood Island Hotel, one of the scenarios that Mr. Howl has illustrated.
Ah, lovely. And
I'm John. I've written nothing, and I'm almost invisible on the internet.
fantastic. Well done.
Try to find him.
Challenge accepted.
And at the end of Playhouse Scenarios, what we do is we go around, we'll do this in reverse order. John, what was your favourite part of the scenarios? It all came together.
I really, really like throwing the grenade.
Why did you particularly like throwing the grenade?
So, my character, Zebedee Silver, had no compassion and no feelings for anybody. And his whole aim was simply to do what he has to do and get out alive. And he failed.
Oh, bummer. Targrad.
So, two small favourite bits. One was giving away my statue, which if we had carried it on to the next morning, you would have found I had back again. But the other favourite bit was Phaedra slipping dumplings into yet another scenario.
Stars Are Right references. A lot of Stars Are Right.
I love dumplings. I was particularly a fan of the way my character's secret is that he was deeply in love with Lilly, a fellow servant, who was sent away because his terrible employer got handsy. So my headcanon is that it's the same Lilly who went into show business when she left the service, and that he was this close to recognising her captive on the altar before everything went kaboom and he lost his mind.
Oh, that's amazing.
Okay. Phaedra.
Honestly, there were some amazing bits. I enjoyed all of our performances. I enjoyed the amount of times you said Stars Are Right.
You picked a very easy phrase to say in Call of Cthulhu.
And I really liked surviving on one hit point because the dark background of Lester is that his father used to brutally beat him, and his back is covered in scars, and he murdered his father to escape him. So he's very hardy. He survives a lot, and then he is brutally beaten again, but alive. Lester.
Let's do.
So, I really like the way that we got to use skills that we don't normally get to use. These characters are absolutely fantastic in the skills that they've got. That is the first time I've ever elicited information from somebody through a tap dance.
She was in show business.
Yeah.
The music just caught her.
Fantastic.
Tailoring.
Yep. Good. Newman.
I loved the revelation, shall we say, when Uncle Giggles and Alfonse were creeping around in the back of the antique shop. And then when Pete showed me his character card, because I thought Pete had just gone batshit crazy. And then when he showed me his card and it said what it said, Pete, would you mind reading what it says on the bottom of the card?
Yeah, so the bottom of the card is Giggles must regularly murder to keep himself together. So far he's been doing this for nearly 10 years and getting away with it. And in traits it says superficial charm, pathological lying, and a lack of remorse or guilt.
But the way Pete played it and immediately turned to me and said, "Don't tell anyone."
That was so good.
It gave me a lot of guidance on what to do with my character for the rest of the scenario.
And the way he then tried to turn the others against me.
That's the superficial charm I tried to work in there. So
Beautiful.
yeah.
And anything left for Uncle Giggles? I mean, when I handed these cards around to everyone, they were drawn at random from the Curious Characters deck. Uncle Giggles could have been the one giving you the
Uncle Giggles was worse than Smith.
That's the beauty of these. That's the beauty of these deck cards, which I haven't. I've never really used their full potential, but I can see it now. Like, I got the card, and when he gave it to me, I was like, "Are you winding me up? Like, am I going to be some clown?" And then I read the card, and I was like, "Oh, okay, like a complete murderer. This is going to be fun to work into the story." And I finally got to kill Newman.
Yay!
finally got to kill Newman on my own terms. So yeah, high five.
But I love that you knew what his character was like, but you were happy to like do cartwheels into the office with me and be like, "Woohoo,
He's a clown." I was just like, I was going along with it, and I was just waiting for my little moment to sort of do my little horrible thing. Yeah, it was nice to be sort of on par with a mythos villain, and to try and keep it so that no one quite understood what was going on. It was really fun.
That was just like, as a keeper, it was like, what? Because usually what I like to do is, people will just go, oh yeah, I'm going to shoot him. I'd actually want people to make some kind of power roll, some kind of sanity roll to justify harming people, because that's not in people's character. Uncle Giggles, though, it's written, if you're a criminal, it's written into his story.
Insane. I was just like, I've got free license to just be a total murder hobo. But I tried to do it in service to the story as opposed to sort of going weird. So that's why, I was taking you on for the ride there. Sorry about that, but I'm not sorry.
Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Thank you very much, folks, for playing Cthulhu Cards with me. I've been Cosmic, your keeper for the evening, and I think we'll draw it to the close in Newman.
Thank you all for playing, and if you'd like to come check us out at the Miskatonic Playhouse, come and visit www.miskatonicplayhouse.com, and
until the curtain rises.
Until the curtain rises.
When the stars are
through the rising curtain.
Thank you very much, folks. Cheers.
Thank you, Cosmic.